Okay, this is a good question, and at the core of it is the question, what does SAG do? Now, I'm not a representative of the Screen Actors Guild. I'm not even a member of the Screen Actors Guild. Who is a member of SAG? Every actor you've heard of. From Aaron Eckhart to Zooey Deschanel, from Jason Statham to Jason Momoa. Every actor you know for being an actor is a member of the Screen Actors Guild. In fact, if you recognize one actor in a movie, you can be pretty sure that the rest of the cast is SAG actors. Because if a movie casts one person from SAG, that production is required, by law, to cast the rest of the actors from SAG. Except for the extras. That's how I got to work on productions with SAG actors. So most of what I've noticed is that SAG puts in the actors' contracts a bunch of protective stuff. Not just protecting from the studio, I know we like to focus on big capitalist evil overlords, but protection from situations and environments and each other. If you have a SAG actor on set, that actor is not allowed to drive on screen. That's why we have stunt drivers. If there's going to be any spicy scenes, the SAG contract will require an intimacy coordinator to be on set. And then the SAG contract will require that actor to be at least partially clothed in different ways at all times on set. Not to protect the actor from the studio, but to protect the rest of the cast and crew's consent who showed up to a workplace. And there's a lot more just general safety protections, but there's also protections of pay. SAG actors are paid a lot more than non-union actors. And I don't just mean Robert Downey Jr. getting paid $15 million to be in a movie. I mean that even when I was just an extra or a crew member on a SAG production, I was getting paid 3 times my usual rate. And yes, that is a protection from the studio. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every movie has a studio. Unless you're talking about a short film that people made for a high school class, every single movie, somebody's going to have incorporated an LLC for business purposes to make budgeting and payment easier. Like, I am making my first independent feature film. I own a studio. Nicolas Cage owns Saban Films, so when a Nicolas Cage movie gets co-produced and distributed through Saban Films is required to pay Nicolas Cage a certain amount. So the very short version of what SAG does is they write the standard boilerplate contract that everybody has to follow. Follow for more behind the scenes.